So let's talk about it, guys. I do have a 371 CFI. You're staring dead at her. Is this why I'm in top plat? No. I'll tell you guys this. About 60% of the time that I'm attacking during reset, I do not use CFI. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in on a new episode. I really appreciate you guys being here. Today's video is going to be about the specific reasons why I am able to finish in top platinum, more specifically top 10 in platinum consistently. I want to be like as humble as possible and try to come at you guys in a way where you don't feel like I'm being superficial or that like I'm the best player in the world or any of that. So let's start like from the beginning so you guys can get a good idea of where I was at and a little bit more about me, okay? The first day I started streaming, I had Hell Hades raid me, I had Murder raid me, I had so many people raid me, and I was so fortunate for them to do that for me. And I was doing arena, and literally I got speed cut by my enemy Valkyrie, and I had no idea about her passive. Like, I had no idea that her passive manipulates the turn meter. And I was just like, how did he speed cut me? How did he speed cut me? And I was just completely clueless. The reason I'm mentioning this, like, that's where I started. And every single day I log into my stream, I learn something new. Every single day somebody messages me telling me that I should have done something differently, and I thank them so much. I do not think I'm the best player in this game at all. I think there's so many far better players than me. But I think that I try to learn as much as I can, as quickly as I can. And yeah, let's throw it out there. Let's throw it out there right now. I spend a shit ton of money on this game. I do. But guess what, guys? There's plenty of other people that have spent significantly more than me that have not finished as high as me. But it's not because I'm better than them. It's because I simply try to learn every single day. You know, if I watch my streams every single time arena resets, I watch it over and over and over again. I take notes. I try to realize everything I did wrong so I can always improve for the next time. This video today is about how I do it, how I'm able to finish in top plat. But I had to stress this out in the beginning because to me, like I mentioned in previous videos, trust is everything to me, and I do not want to lose your trust. I do not want you to think that I'm somebody fake or somebody that is trying to like manipulate you, because that's not who I am. So let's talk about it, guys. I do have a 371 CFI. You're staring dead at her. Is this why I'm in top plat? No. I'll tell you guys this. About 60% of the time that I'm attacking during reset, I do not use CFI. I use my Lissandra. And the reason I use my Lissandra is because she's in immunity gear, and she's a big counter to Hegemon teams. I've been working on Lissandra for 2.5 months. All my speed glyphs have gone to her. I farm Fire Knight 12 hours a day, every single day. Lissandra started at 290 speed. She slowly, week by week by week, grew and grew and grew. I have not had a 6-star speed glyph in about 10 days now, and I'm dying to get one so that way I can get her to 320 speed. So the reason why I use Lissandra all the time is because of Molly. Molly is by far, I think, my favorite champion in this game. I started to genuinely fall in love with her passive. Like, her passive is like nothing that's out there whatsoever. Hegemon teams attack me, and they fill my churn meter by 15%. That 15% churn meter boost gets boosted to my Lissandra. In addition to that, my Lissandra has a cycle of revenge mastery. So now I have another 50% to get another 15% increased if I got a critical attack done to me. So what I do is I use a combination of Lissandra, Molly, Trunda, the immunity one, and I use Madame. So I use my Madame, who is in immunity as well, and she's in 263 speed, 535 accuracy. So this is how I really am able to stay in the top. And then what I do is I use a defense that like people just don't want to attack. I use my Valk in defense, and I changed this defense in the last 15 minutes. I use this Valk over here with these masteries. I use my Hegemon, who is in stun set. This guy right here. I use my Recieve, who has this masteries. And I use Arbiter. So those are the 4 champs I use. I use Recieve, Arbiter, Hegemon, and Valk. And there's no way that this team will ever beat any team. And that's not why this team is designed that way. This team is designed simply for people to skip me because they know they're going to take forever to beat me. And that's the whole logic behind finishing in top plat. You don't want to get attacked 25 times a minute. You want to get attacked 1 to 10 times every 15 minutes, especially during arena reset. So this is the reason. Like, and by the way, this defense that I have here, I did not make this defense up. I had Infinite from my clan make this defense for me because I was struggling so much with defense. So I'm using my resources, guys. I'm surrounding myself with the world's smartest players, and I'm picking their brains. And whenever they do something that's amazing for my account, I give them recognition. Arena is what brings me passion to this game. Arena is what like really does it for me. So let me show you guys like a little taste on how this exactly works. So we're in 59th in the world right now. Okay. So this is, let's refresh so you guys can see from start how this exactly works. So teams like this, right? When I see a team like this, what I automatically do is I don't use my Hegemon counter team. I take this out, and that's what it's all about sometimes, guys. You have to switch out your champions right away. You have to be ready for that. So I'll switch my champions like this. I already know if they don't have a shield, I already know my entire team what they're gonna do. I don't have to even manual the attack. I already know that if I don't see a big shield set there, that Madame's gonna strip them. So and autoing is a huge key because that made this fight into 5 seconds, you know, instead of like 8-9 seconds. And those seconds are super precious. That's me using my 371 Recieve. Let me show you another demonstration just so you can see. These teams right here, guys, you don't see these teams in the top plat in the last 15 minutes. These teams are very rare. So another 5 seconds, auto, because I already know exactly how they're going to work. Now, let's do this one here. So this is what I do during the last 15 minutes of reset. And again, guys, I do auto for a specific reason because it's much faster. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Lissandra. I'm going to put Molly. Molly's purpose is to get that passive turned on so that way Lissandra can go right away. So let's do this. This is what I mainly use. And again, guys, my Lissandra, it took her forever to get this speed. This did not happen overnight. Look at this, guys. Do you see this? This was planning. This was me planning the entire time. You know, I didn't sit there and just put on some gear and suddenly now I have a 316 Lissandra in immunity. That's not how it worked. I made that a goal. So I fought my ass off to try to get that goal to happen, to try to get her to be usable because all of top platinum is all full of just Hegemons everywhere. So again, right now, I can't attack this team because he has a 366 speed Arbiter. So I cannot attack this team because my Lissandra, with the turn meter boost that she gets, is not enough to be past 366. The only way that this would happen is if Hegemon critical hits me with a critical strike, and then I get the 50% chance from the mastery to get that increase. So this, to me, with this kind of comp, I will not attack this team. I will attack this team in a different way, where I can use my Hegi, who's faster than his Hegi, you know, at 288 speed, and then I'll be able to take care of this team right away. So just wanted to like kind of like let this video out so you kind of understand like my thought process, why I am where I am. I just want you guys to know that I set myself goals all the time, and it's all about your goals. So how did my Recieve get all these pieces of gear right here? She got all these pieces of gears through the speed packs. I buy the speed packs all the time. I feel like they're great and amazing value. Let me tell you another thing about the speed packs. The last 18 speed packs I bought, I got 0 triple speed rolls on them. So it's all RNG. It's either hit or miss. before I wrap this video up, is I have a new contender now. A new sexy lady that's joining my offense team. And it's Yannicka. I gotta work on her critical strike. She's too low right now, but she's almost speed tuned, so that's good because she needs to be at 246 to be speed tuned. So I'm still working on her. She's a work in progress. I gotta get her crit rate up. But this girl right here is insane against high resist teams. So what I'm planning on doing this week with high resist teams is using her. And since they're always gonna have like a shield, I'm gonna use, where's she at? Guess what, guys? I'm going to increase her speed. I know you see her at 241. She's going to be faster than Yannicka. But guess what, guys? This debuff cannot be resisted. Bring your 800 resistance champion, guys. Bring whoever you want. I will have 100 accuracy on this champion, and she's going to do a decreased defense on anybody except if they're negative affinity. So it's always about thinking, like, how can you attack as many players as possible, as fast as possible? That's what it's all about to finish in top platinum. So I hope this video helped people out. I hope you guys got a better impression of me. I hope you guys don't think that I'm sitting here being egotistical or that I think that I'm the best or anything like that, because I love eating that humble pie, guys. I love when people tell me, hey, you could have done this better. Thank you. Thank you for telling me something that's going to make me better in this game. I really welcome that. So with all that in mind, guys, I hope you enjoy your day. Happy 4th of July. Until next video. Thank you so much.